Hey, how's it going today? Today we're doing a speed build, and it's not something I do very often, but it's kind of, it's okay because I'm splitting this up into a couple of parts. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing all the landscaping, or most of the landscaping, and little odds and ends of this park. And then in the next part, which we'll have on later in the week, we will have a kind of chatty, normal, how we would normally build together type situation where we'll make a little clubhouse. I just think that'll be really cute. And today, what we're going to be working on is a very pretty spring-inspired Sakura or cherry blossom cherry blossom park. And I just wanted it to be like when you first come in to the park, which you'll see here, you are just walking under 5 million blossoms or more. And it's just so romantic and just scenic and beautiful. And I also wanted to have a place where you can have places to sit down and have your lunch or have a little drink or something and just look at the cherry blossoms with your family or your friends or your romantic partner, your pets, whatever, so that's what we're doing today with that. And I don't know. I was in the mood for it. Where I am in the Midwest, it is surprisingly warm. Now, we go through stages. We go through stages where it's like an 80-degree day and then it's 40 degrees the next day. And that's why we have tornadoes here. But, yeah. I'm just inspired by all of the flowers that are suddenly coming up, and we have flowering trees, all kinds of things right now that are just coming to life. And I got inspired. So I really wanted to make a park that kind of would just be special in the springtime. I don't really know that I want to make this a park where you can get married necessarily, but I do want to have it to have a little pavilion, like a little enclosed glass roof pavilion where you can have little special events like birthdays or baby showers, now that we have that in the game and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where you could definitely make this into a wedding venue, but I'm not going to have everything set up for you on that. I think this would be definitely a very beautiful place to have one, but it's not necessarily one where I'm building it that way. Maybe I'll go back and kind of amend that in another part or something and have it to where you can have that option and just upload it as is, and then the wedding venue version of it too. I just figured it's a big lot. I mean, it's huge. It's 50 by 50. But if it was 60 by 60, maybe I could make its own little special area for a wedding area type situation. But for this, I just want it to be kids, families, animals, So that's what we'll be doing. And I really never get to use these particular benches with the moss. And I'm happy. They're from that romantic garden thing. I think that was free a couple of months ago. Maybe I'm lying. I don't remember, but I've had this forever. I've had it since it came out. I did not get it for free. So I really like using these. I just think that with all the shade and stuff, it would be slightly mossy, and I'm living for that. But how are we doing today? Are we doing good? Are you feeling good? Are you getting spring where you are right now, or is it still just perpetual winter? I'm just afraid that we're just going to have, beautiful weather and all these flowers popping out, and then we'll have an ice storm that kills them all. That has happened here before in the past, and it's very sad. Because we're about to be Easter next week. So when you're seeing this, I am in the week of the 18th. Is Monday when I am originally filming this. And so today actually is the day that the new Stardew Valley update comes out. So I'll be playing that as well, which you should be seeing this maybe the day after that video comes out. So hopefully you enjoy that. But yeah, like, so we have 2 weeks until Easter right now. I guess technically like slightly less. But when you're watching this, it should be 1 week away or in the week of. So that's nice. We're going to be doing so many fun things. We've got vegetable dye for our eggs, which we just got it from like our natural grocers. I'm kind of a weirdo about food dyes. I know that's a little bit controversial, but I don't know. In the U.S., they're all legal, and in other countries, they're not. I want to err on the side of caution, So that's just, sorry, my armrests are clicking. They're very touchy. But yeah, I err on the side of caution when it comes to stuff like that, especially for my little ones. So we're going to be dyeing some eggs and having an Easter egg hunt that day. We did it last year and she loved it. Just in our little front yard area, maybe in the back this year. I don't know. She's a little bit bigger now, so maybe the back we can do that this year because she's 3. And we're going to be I'm going to make a carrot cake. We've got Easter candy. We're going to have, of course, Easter basket. I don't want to say too much because she listens to this. So Lulu, do not listen because Mommy's not going to tell you any spoilers. She watches this with me, so yeah. But going back to the park, I wanted to have some picnic benches, but I also wanted to have some space where you can kind of go out and play, run around in the field, and also have, like, I think it's required to have some playground equipment. So that's definitely something that we're doing on here. And you'll see that in a little bit. Some of these trees move, like they're not all where they're supposed to be. Or where I originally put them. But yeah, we'll have a bathroom out here too. So it's going to have all the required things that you'll need for a park. And it is situated in Willow Creek. So I believe these fences are from Cottage Living. And I think I'm using some other things that aren't from Base Game. I think the majority of these things are from Base Game. Besides like that white tree, which is from Cats and Dogs or something. But what I'm trying to say is I think you'd be okay to download this if all you have is Base Game and just like fill in the blank with just a few things. Because I think even like the toilet area will be from that. Now, the benches won't be there, but those are easily replaced. And then, of course, whatever I'm building in the next part won't be there as well, or it won't be like fully in its full glory because I'm not only using Base Game for that, but you could get the general layout and building if all you have is Base Game. I try not to limit packs because it's fun for me to build with all the packs, but I know not everybody has them. So I might consider here and there, maybe one-off builds with just Base Game or like Base Game and another kind of thing. Let me know if you guys would like to have that, or if you guys are just like, it's been long enough and I already have packs and we don't need to do any of that. So like, it's not a brand new game, even though when they made The Sims 4 like free not too long ago, I think a lot more people jumped on it and got it. But that may be like newer players, but there are plenty of people who have had this for years and years like me and have been playing it and have pretty much all of the packs. So there's that. So now I'm putting in the blankets. I really wanted to have this little area. I just imagined it in my mind under the swaying trees and the birds and the petals falling softly, and you're just having a great time with your family or your friends or your loved one and hanging out and eating good food or drinking a nice drink or whatever. It seems so cute. It seems so fun. And I am putting some picnic baskets and stuff out. I realize, though, they're not going to be able to actually use these picnic baskets, okay? I know that, and I know that this is probably just for looks, but I think it's cute, and I like the idea, okay? I wish they could actually like sit on these and use them, like sit down on the ground and use them, but they can't. So maybe if you want to bring out like camp chairs, if you've got a pack with camp chairs, does Base Game come with camp chairs? I don't think so. I think that's just like some of the camping stuff packs and kits and stuff. But yeah, so it's up to your imagination. of what you want to do with this area, these places, but I just thought this was really cute. And I think more than anything, I just wanted to build some cute stuff and tell a little bit of a story. And oh yeah, I loved these little hollow loaves with like these really cute blankets over them. They were like little cute bread babies. I don't know. But I wish we had more pastries that were kind of like fake, like not ones that are going to go bad. But we don't right now. I mean, save for like CC, but this is a CC free build. So this is where I'm going to be putting in some of the picnic tables. And I wanted to keep it in with that concrete look because I just kind of felt like the concrete really, it kind of fits this whole it's an urban type of city park, but it's like a park nonetheless. So it's not wooden. I mean, I guess they could be wooden. And then I just put out 3 barbecue grills here. And yeah, because you always need those. And I think they're required also. But I need to check because I'm not sure if I need more than 3. I haven't checked on that. I think I was just building and just putting them however I wanted to and forgot to check if it's more of a requirement. Or there could only be 1. I don't know. I'll have to check. Maybe if I look on here, if I left it in, and I'll see if the requirements, when I pull down that little tab, it'll tell me. But I'll have to remember. I mean, the thing is, I think when you try to save, I think it'll tell you like, oh, it's not, the requirements aren't met or something. I don't know. So we'll double check. I also don't know how safe it is to have the barbecues under those big those big giant trees with the leaves hanging down. But it's The Sims. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good. I love these little daisy flowers for under the trees and stuff. They just look so cheerful and happy, and it just gives it some like naturalness. And putting all these little like under layers and bush and things like that, it just makes everything feel more lush and cool. Like I can imagine how it would get maybe a little bit warm in the shade, but then under all of this nice foliage and with all of the little like flowers and little bees and things like that, and it just gets so cool. And just take a nice nap. That would be so nice with the dappled light. Oh, that would be so nice. I was thinking about putting some bushes on the other sides of the fences, but I think it doesn't really need it. I think it's a park, yes, and it's natural, but I didn't want to do too much. This is, I mean, like parks and things like that, they're like city funded. And, it's nice to have some flowers and some things like that. And there will be some maintenance. But I don't think they're going to be able to afford someone to come out and cut hedges like all around the perimeters all the time and mow and make sure everything is clean. And, that's probably just not something that they would have in budget. And I was thinking about that too. So I was like, you know what? Let's not overdo it. And, oh yeah, over here, I'm putting in the playground equipment, and I wanted to make it kind of how in real life, how they have like little platforms where they have the playground equipment, and it has that like kind of squishy black or whatever colored stuff underneath it, so that if kids fall on it, they're not like as hurt. So that's what I'm doing on that. And eventually in a bit, I'll be putting a one of those pirate ship things out. So you'll see that in a little bit. I also have a random basketball that I put out there. I think I want to add a little bit more to those blankets. And because like as I'm like looking at this now, I can see things where I'm like, oh, I should have added that, or I should have put that there instead. And so I'll probably go back to that. But yeah, I'm using that mat underneath. And I did it in the blue because the black just looked like it'd be hot. Like, if you ever go to some place, because black absorbs like the dark colors absorb sun, and that would just be killer. You'd be dead with the black. So I put that dark blue instead. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's The Sims, but to me, it matters. Yeah, here I am putting in that little ship so that your kids can play on that. I did take move objects off, and they definitely could use that, and I play tested it, so that's a good thing. and we're just doing more terrain paint. I mean, really and truly, that's what the majority of this video is just like placing flowers and foliage and terrain paint. So that's kind of why I wanted to make this into a little bit of a speed build instead of, you know, chatty build like how we usually do. And yeah, this is the only other place that I'm putting in bushes. And I think that's pretty realistic when it comes to a park. You know, it wouldn't necessarily be all bushes. Now, I mean, I guess that's not true. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I don't do that for a living. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It seems to be that would be the case. But do not listen to me. I do not know. I am just a mommy. I do not know what I'm doing or what it takes to run a park or to maintain a park. I have no idea. I just build things on The Sims and be a mom. That's it. That's all I do. So I hope you guys are having a good day today. We're going to be wrapping up here in about a minute, but let me know how your day is going. Do you like this cute little park? Would you like to come here? I would like it. I think it looks lush and cool and plush. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're putting in the bathroom. I'm using, I think it's the second swatch on that. Yep. And yeah, I think it goes with the wood and everything, so I like that. But yeah. And I feel like it's the least stinky looking one. Like this particular, I think it's just kind of like, it's probably gonna still be stinky, but it's not as stinky as like some of the other ones for some reason in my mind. And plus it just kind of goes with like what I want in here. I don't know. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.